Hi, everyone. Hold on a second. I have to figure something out really quick. I will be right there. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Hi. I just wanted to make sure I could see the chat and stuff. So we're going to do, this is live questions being answered. And if you would like to have one question, hi. So I'm like, I have sage burning over here too. So there's going to be smoke that comes through. Sorry about that. Hi. How's everybody doing? That's really annoying me, the sages. This isn't going to be a collective reading. This is going to be where you can ask me one question for $30 for the details. Yes, I saw that your payment was made on PayPal, Jamie. Thank you. I do have 3 spots that are already taken. So I have 7 more spots. All of the information is in the description box if you want to ask a question. Hi, everyone. It's so good to see you. So if you're rewatching this is not a collective reading. So if you're not into like rewatching the live stuff, then try me next time, I guess. I don't know. Oh, wow. So I have 4 spots already that have been taken. I want to make sure that everybody gets here. The weather is gorgeous. They're going to be answered here. If you want to do a personal reading, you can check out my website. This is just like kind of a fun little thing that I like to do and connect with everyone. So I'm glad you feel like $1,000,000, Michelle. It's beautiful here too. It's really windy, but it's beautiful. Do you guys hear my coffee pot in the background? I'm drinking coffee in the middle of the afternoon. I know. You're welcome, Allison. So if you want to do, hi, Kara, if you want to have a personal reading or a 1-question reading, check out the description box below. I'm going to do the Cancer and the Capricorn readings tomorrow. I know you guys are waiting for them. It's been kind of a messy last couple of days, and I've really had to like clean out my energy and stuff, and I didn't want to overdo it yesterday. So I did the Aries and the Libra reading, and I will do Cancer and Capricorn tomorrow. Yeah, I needed the earth connection too. I went outside and I like sat in that wind, and I mean, it's like 65 degrees after it being like the polar vortex this week. Oh my gosh, first snow on Friday. We had our first snow back in November. It was crazy. All right. So yeah, if you want to do a personal reading, 1 question, check the description box. You can send the $30 to my PayPal. And we're going to do, I'm going to go do up to 10. Yes, I did. And I actually am going to be, I'll be scheduling that later today. So I saw that it was like late last night that I saw it. So I'll get in touch with you. I'll email you. Yeah, it's supposed to get cold again later this week, I guess. Anyways, the weather's crazy right now. So crazy. So I have Kimberly Ross is first. Is she here? I know I emailed her and asked her. There were a couple of people that, hi, Melanie, that sent their payments before we started. So I have Kimberly and then Jamie and then Sophie and Miranda and Leslie. So I have 5 more spots open. Yeah. I don't accept payments anymore, Dasuni, or I don't accept any more Instant Go. And there should be a message on there, a regular message that says that I don't accept. And I don't recall getting a payment of yours. So if you can send me a receipt of that payment, I can reimburse you. But I don't do Instant Go anymore. That's okay, April. I'll do this again. Good. Jamie's here. Is Kimberly here? We'll start with Jamie if Kimberly's not here. All right. We'll just start with Jamie until Kimberly gets here. So let's see what Jamie's question is. How is your Taurus feeling about you? It's kind of hard to get emotions to come out from Taurians sometimes. When they don't feel like saying it, they won't say it. Oh, Kimberly's here? Did she already say that? I missed. Oh, there she is. Hi, Kimberly. All right. We'll start with Kimberly. I know you have a business question since you were first. Opportunity to change jobs, pay his last step down, but become a better opportunity down the road. Okay. We'll see if this is a good opportunity for you. My sage is burning like crazy right now. Apparently it needed to be cleared out around here. There was a card that flipped over. All right. King of Swords. I feel like you're dealing with a Gemini right now, Kimberly. But whatever you're manifesting is really kind of working out for you with the Nine of Cups. I have the King of Swords and the Lover's card, but I'm not sure if this is a relationship in your life that's coming up. And sometimes Spirit does this. So even when we have questions about what's going on in like financial or business, when we're trying to manifest one thing in our life, sometimes it comes up in relationships. Are you in a relationship right now, Kimberly? I don't know why this would be coming up. It might be something that you have to deal with first before you can manifest something else. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be an ending to something and it's holding you back from moving forward. Let me know if I'm close, Kimberly. I do have 5 spots left. If you want to have a question answered, the description box will tell you how to PayPal me. You're looking. Oh, okay. So I feel like there's, Kimberly, I feel like there is a, oh yeah, this is not for you, Kimberly Mel. I feel like there is a relationship on the horizon, and the direction that you're headed in is actually heading you towards this relationship, which is really interesting that this came out when you're asking about the financial and all of that. So what I want you to know first and foremost is whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're trying to do, it's actually the direction you're supposed to be going in. And you're making moves for yourself. And that's actually something, you're making moves for yourself, and that's actually something that's making you much stronger. And it's manifesting more than just a career. It's manifesting more than, so with the Empress and the 6 of Wands, you're really heading into victory. So, and with the King of Swords and the Lovers, and like this whole transformation process that you're going through is bringing somebody into your life. Somebody that is probably, I almost want to say kind of like your complete opposite. He'll be like more quiet than you. Man, this stage is burning. Sorry, if you see that smoke coming through, sage. So I don't want you to fear this opportunity that you're looking into, Kimberly. I think that this is going to work out really well. Let's get a couple more cards, but it's almost like you coming into your own and you being victorious in this is manifesting more than just a career into your life. And yeah, I love that. So much positive stuff happening to you right now. And so I don't want you to be afraid of the financial aspect. I don't want you to be afraid of like the beginning stages of all of it. Does that make sense, Kimberly? Yeah, I feel like you could easily block this by fear, a fear of the unknown. I feel like with the Seven of Wands and the Hermit and the Moon, you could easily block this just by fear of the unknown, by not really knowing, just because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. Go inward. Every single time you start to fear something, go inward. And I feel like by the Virgo full moon at the end of this, or like February 19th, by the Virgo full moon, you'll have a lot of questions answered for you and a lot more opportunities coming. Okay? Awesome. So done with Kimberly. After Leslie, we have Laura. After Laura, we have Berlin. I have 3 more spots. I'm just starting with 10. Yeah, you're totally go with your gut. Always go inward. When in doubt, go inward. Nicole, if you look at the description box below, it gives you all the answers that you need to be able to get a question asked. You're welcome, Kimberly. All right, so next we have Jamie, and this is about your Taurus. Kayla, you're so good. I love when Kayla Hurt pops in and she's like the motivational speaker for everyone. You got this. You got this. Okay, so Leslie, Ace of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. Woo! I feel like this, he's really stubborn. And I'm not just saying that because he's a Taurus. I just feel like that's who he is. Like, it's not even, Jamie, it's not even a question of, like, he has this opportunity in front of him right now. And it's like, he feels like he's been through the battlefield. He feels like he's even though he's been through the battlefield, you're welcome, Nicole. Even though he's been through the battlefield, he's not budging. This 4 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands, like, he's not, I never understand that. I don't get it. I don't get it. But there's this great opportunity in front of him. I want to see what this Ace of Wands is really quick. Oh, he wants to work. Like, I feel like he's focused on wanting to work on, like, he sees this as an opportunity to move forward and to level up and to work on things. I'm curious if he's having money problems and that's what's keeping him stuck. He definitely sees you as like the electric charge to his life. But sometimes when a Taurus has an electric charge in their life, yeah, see all those cards that flew out? Sometimes when a Taurus has an electric charge in their life, it paralyzes them. Like, legit, it will paralyze them. God's Warriors, thank you so much. If you'd like to have a question answered, you'll have to go to my page, but I do appreciate the $1.99. It's $30 for one question. Thank you, Allison. It's $30 for one question. And okay, I think all my spots are full for now. So Beth is after Berlin and then Allison. Well, but you're a Taurus that actually like wants to move forward and wants to work on things, though, Jamie. That's the deal. But yeah, when a Taurus is like electrically charged with something, it can sometimes paralyze them. So I feel like he's blocking his abundance right now because he's trying to figure out what direction to go in. With the Six of Swords, he's really, really thinking about it. Peace, love, and light. Hang with me and see if I have more energy. I just have to make sure that I keep my energy straight. So I think that like he's working on a plan. He is moving forward. The Six of Swords makes me feel like he is moving. Like, yes, it's going to be a slow pace because of who he is. But there are some endings that need to happen in his reality, in his world right now, in what he feels like is the stability that he's grown right now. The 10 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. The reason why he has you kind of like at a standstill right now is because the fear of having to lose what he now has that's stable is paralyzing him. That's the shock. That's the shocking part. Let's see what the 9 of Wands is. I feel like you guys have kind of been through a battle together. You've you know, and you have to, it's almost like you need to start from the beginning. It needs to be rebuilt in a different way, but that has a lot to do on his side too. When it comes to how he feels about you, I feel like he wants to move forward with you, but I think right now he's kind of in a paralyzing state, which scares me a little bit because 2019 is all about moving forward and all about allowing yourself to have authenticity. He sees a long-term stable foundation with you already with the Star and the 10 of Pentacles, but it's the journey to getting here and how he is doing, you know. Yeah, he doesn't want to lose himself with you. And I mean, that's just, I mean, you know, that's just how earth signs are, though. You know, we have to have our own sense of stability. That's his blockage, though. His blockage is that he has to end his life as he knows it right now has to transform. It has to flip. And 2019 is going to make it happen, whether he likes it or not. And maybe it doesn't. Maybe he fights it the whole time. I don't feel like he will. I feel like he is making plans, but you're just going to have to be patient with him. And since you're a Taurus too, you can be patient with him. But he sees a foundation with you for sure, with the Star. Like, you're his wish. You're his wish. Ashley, I'm not doing collective readings today. Well, I know how Taurians can be so slow. You lit a fire under his ass, though. I feel like you lit a fire under his ass. So I almost want to tell you that have faith in the fact that he is making the plans. If it feels like he's really, really stagnant, just have faith in that. Have faith in knowing. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Connie is the last reading right now. I am done. If somebody can remind the chat on a regular basis for me so I don't have to keep saying it. Right now, I'm done taking requests or one questions. It's possible that I'll be able to do more after I'm done. I just want to make sure that my energy stays good. Marie, I'm going to try and do the forecast for the 2019 readings this week. I understand you guys have been very patient for them. I will be finishing them. I've had a lot going on in January, as we all have, so I appreciate that. Good. I'm glad you have faith in him. Leslie, your question. You're not next yet. Did you write that in your notes, Leslie? Do I have two Leslies on here? You're welcome, Jamie. Okay, Sophie Kang, are you here? Hi, Joan. Is Sophie here? Yay! Hi, Sophie. You're next. Experienced great heartbreak over the last few years. 2018 in particular was huge eye-opener. Oh, will you find love? Hold on, I have to find my hair tie because it's really hot in here. Oh, you're prepping dinner. Okay, when I get to you, you may have to send that question over again, Leslie. But bye, Michelle. The human. The human just, that's what I call mine too. My guy is my human. It's a term of endearment. All right. Will Sophie find love again? I can guarantee that. It's going to come in slowly as you learn to love yourself. Joan, I am doing one question readings for $30. I've already like filled everything up, but filled all the spaces up for right now. This isn't a collective reading. I'm doing like personal readings, one question personal readings. Okay, so Sophie, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the 10 of Wands. If anybody sends questions now or sends money over now, that will have to be done at a later time or a later date. So Sophie, I feel like it's coming in. You've gone through a really, I know that the road 2018 was very tough. It was very eye-opening. I love that you're doing the self-love thing. And I know that it's going to feel like it's taking forever for it to happen. I kind of feel like October is going to be your month for somebody to come into your life. And the reason why it will take that long, or, you know, and actually October is really not that far away if you think about it. I mean, if you think about how fast January has already gone by this year, October is not that far away. So, sorry, my hair is being like yanked out of my head. It's so, I want you to keep loving yourself. I also feel like this could be a Taurus energy that's coming in, but I feel like everything that you have been building up until now, there are some things that you have to let go of when it comes to what you believe about your spirituality and your stability. So the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Wands on the Hierophant make me feel like there are some things in your reality that still kind of have to end and still have to fall away. Like, I want you to not, I don't want you to fantasize. There's a difference between fantasizing and manifesting, right? So when you are really trying to manifest a reality for yourself, you have to manifest it in a way that you already have it. So I am already loved. I am already cherished. I am already, you know, I am already abundant with what I have, and be really grateful and blessed for what you have here. Fantasy world that you kind of want to live in right now. You want to have that big, great love. You want to have somebody who is going to, you know, be by your side, be by this, be by, you know, like, and you have to remember that on the other side of perfect is real. Like, not everything, sorry, I keep messing with my hair. Like, it keeps getting pulled out of my head. So, once you start to let go of the fantasy life, the what you think is going to be perfect in your life, Sophie, once you start to let go of that and you really release the fear that you're never going to be happy, and you release the fear of what perfect means or what the perfection means, that's when it starts to come in really, really fast. But I feel like there's something that you're holding on to, and that's why it's taking such a long time to get here. So allow yourself to be patient. Allow yourself to grow with the times. Allow yourself to be patient with you. And you can dream about the future that you want to have, but make sure that you're not using it as an escape. Like, you're not using a fantasy world as an escape. I'm going to see what this Knight of Pentacles. I may be able to do this again tomorrow night. So if you guys want to have a question answered, I'll keep everybody updated. It just depends. I don't want to overdo my energy right now. So on the Knight of Pentacles is the Page of Wands. So I do feel like there's going to be some communication from an earth sign, but since I have 2 10s here, I feel like it's probably going to, I feel like October. Like I wish I could say it's only going to be like 2 months before you hear from them. And maybe it is, you know, we all have free will. You actually have all the control of how things like this happen. So if you really want to have something happen in your life, you can start to release and let go of things pretty quickly. But there's this saying, if you want something to last, don't rush it, right? So if you want to make sure that the right person comes in and you're not just like letting yourself date whoever is whatever, right? This is going to be a really big deal when it shows up with the Lover's card. Like it's going to be that connection that defies all time and space and all of that jazz, right? But it's not going to be a fantasy because, again, on the other side of perfect is real. And we want real. We don't want perfect because there's no such thing as perfect. If you try and strive for perfection, you're going to be seriously, seriously disappointed when perfect never shows up, right? So keep taking care of yourself. Keep self-loving, Sophie. Always love yourself first. Even when your human shows up, love yourself first. And make sure that they're allowing you to love yourself and they build you up to love yourself. Okay? I hope that helped, Sophie. I didn't really hear much from you. I was looking in the comments. Let's see. So Miranda Sando. You're welcome, Sophie. I know it feels like October's like forever away from here, but practice makes permanent. That's right. I guess I shouldn't like do that, huh? Is Miranda here? Miranda Sando? Yay, I see you, Miranda. You're Libra. You're wondering if your separation from the Taurus is almost over. Now, I have to remind you that Uranus is going into Taurus again this year, and it's going to be there for 8 years. So you need to remember that Taurians are in the middle of an extreme shift and change. Okay. So, okay. I feel like okay, so first of all, I want to say don't lie to yourself that you're even in separation because we're never in separation. That's the first thing I want to say to you. Even with soulmates, if you're not a twin flame, even with soulmates, you're not really in, if you know that this person is yours, you're not really in a separation. That's the 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords makes me feel like it's all an illusion anyways. Like the whole separation is an illusion anyways, because I feel like you guys feel each other's energy all the time. I think the separation is going to be over this summer. I feel like it's either going to be May or June. Now, what I do want to say, oh, good. See, there you go, Miranda. I do want to say, do not wait. Like if you're sitting and waiting, if you're longing, if you're desiring, if you're like, oh my God, when is it going to happen? It's never going to happen when you do that because that's not how you manifest things. What you do is say, because you know that the separation is just an illusion, you say, he already loves me. We're already together. Or she already loves, whoever. My Taurus already loves me. We're already together. We're already abundant. We're already happy. You know, you have to say it as if it's already yours. And that can actually make the separation time shorter, right? So allow yourself during this time, because I do feel like it's going to be like May, June time, like before the next eclipse. It feels like before the next eclipse. Sorry, I'm shedding. It happens all the time. Always shedding. So let's see, Miranda. Let's see what else. During this time, I want you to, yes, I want you to allow yourself to know that, again, like it's kind of like what I said before, the things that you want to last for a very long time, don't rush it. And the energy is going to shift in a really, like I feel like this summer time frame, the energy is going to shift really, really in a very big way. And this is actually like you guys are going to be going, like, you know, it's the long run, right? You've worked very, very hard for this. Both of you have. Probably you more so than him at this point. Because I feel like he's going through a lot of things, but you have to let him get adjusted to 2019. Like there are certain signs in 2019 that need to get adjusted to the energy because they're having a really hard time adjusting to the energy. And Taurus is one of them. So, and that may be why everybody's having such problems with them right now, because Taurus really needs to get adjusted to what's happening right now. So the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, just know that you are the long road that you're going on is leading to a very good, stable foundation. Okay. So just be patient. This separation will not be forever, but make sure that you are already acting as if it's yours, acting as if it is, in your already like within your energy, within your grasp. Okay. I hope that helped. Tiger's Flower said bye, Felicia. That's really funny. Oh, it's 3:33. Already proposed when we get married, like he already did. Oh, yes, right. Exactly. Exactly. I'll talk about that in a little bit, David. Let me stay on track, because if I don't stay on track, then I'll lose my mind. All right, Leslie. Miss Leslie Gonzalez. Sorry, I said your last name, Leslie. I didn't mean to do that. I just totally called you out on here. I love it when you ask that question. I love it when you ask that question. Let's see what Spirit has in store for Leslie. There's a card that flipped over. King of Swords. I'm trying to remember your reading I did last time. I'm sorry, I don't remember. And the Three of Cups. The King of Swords and the Three of Cups. I feel like you're coming into union with somebody. I don't always go directly to the Three of Cups as a third-party situation, but if I recall correctly, you're not even in a relationship. And we talked about this. I also feel like if you're worried about money issues, that's going to be resolved. And I feel like your friends are helping you with that. And it's not even like money. It's like stability. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, it's coming up again. Remember how I was like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. There's a King of Swords that's on his way. I don't remember what king it was that came out before. I think it was actually the King of Wands. But this is going to be a long-term, stable foundation thing. What is it? I feel like you need to walk away from something right now that has to do with your finances, with your stability, with your home life, because it's like beating the hell out of you. Excuse me, it's beating the hell out of you. Maybe not in a literal way, But when I was clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, I got the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. I feel like it's time for you to leave something behind, to release something. If that makes any sense. Oh, she's lying to you. Why did you go into business with a lying psychic? You got to be with the ones in the light like me. Yeah, 6 of Swords. It's time to walk away from that. You have to release it. You have to leave it. It's blocking your abundance. And, whoa, I feel like you have known this for a while. Like, it's not new. But there's somebody from your past that wants to help you out. Like somebody like a friend wants to help you out. So I have the Queen of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. So I feel like this is something that you've really been, it's been sat on, I guess. So have you been having dreams lately? I just want to keep on, because the 4 of Swords makes me feel like your dreams are trying to tell you something. Like there's a question that you've been, and it's not even about the psychic. I don't feel like it's about, I feel like it's, okay. So, okay. You need to start listening to your dreams a lot, because they're giving you clues. Like the 7 of Pentacles makes me feel like they're giving you clues. Your dreams are giving you clues. And there's somebody from your past that's trying to get you started on a new path. And it may not be somebody from your past, but it's somebody like you, it's like a soulmate, not in a romantic way, but it's like a soulmate. And I feel like this new path that you're going to be going on is when you meet Mr. Right. So, I don't want you to be afraid to let go of what you have to let go of. I feel like it's kind of become such a big deal to you that if you do not release this, if you do not let go of it, you're going to be blocking a lot of abundance. And are there legal issues that are surrounding this? Because if there are legal issues surrounding it, they're going to come out in your favor. But the thing is I almost want to say you don't even want to go there. Like you don't even want it to bring it into a legal issue. You just want it to like go away completely. It's very interesting. Oh my God, you guys, I'm blushing. Stop. That's so sweet. Okay, so oh, he owes you a lot of money. Okay, well, that's going to turn out in your favor. That's going to turn out that's what this thing from the past is, that I was like, something's going to come back from your past and it's going to help you. It may not feel like it at first. Like it's not, I almost want to say that it's going to feel like, why isn't this better than I thought? It could be because it's going to be drawn out a little bit. I don't know how long it's been drawn out, but I feel like it's going to be drawn out a little, but it's going to come out in your favor. Okay. You have some karma to release. Like there are some karmic people in your life, Leslie, that you really have to like I want you, I almost want to be like, just carry a big stick of sage around and be like, no, negative people everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Okay. Yeah. That's so funny. It's good. It's good. It's all going to come out. It's all going to come out. Okay, so next we have Laura Tuttle. Is Laura here? If you click the little button, the little bell button, it'll let you know. Hi, Laura. Oh, there you are. How are you? Do you have a question? After Laura is Berlin, by the way. Just so Berlin is on deck. Not right now, Carrie. I have a feeling my energy is going to be pretty drained after I'm done, but maybe tomorrow night I will do it. Libra love interest. You have a Libra love interest. Do you want to know like how he feels? I don't understand. I mean, that's not a question. I'm not trying to be okay. Do you want to know if it's going to work out? Okay. All right. So you're a Taurus. I feel like he just confuses the hell out of you all the time, which is not uncommon for a Libra to do. Sometimes they don't even know what to think about themselves. Oof. Okay. All right. So much confusion. So much confusion here, Laura. So we have the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Cups, and then this very cold King of Swords right here. I feel like he is, the reason why you're even asking about this is because he's very pulled back and reserved and like won't show any kind of affection or emotions whatsoever. And I feel like that's the reason why you're really super confused. I don't even I'm already getting a feeling that I have to tell you not to wait for him. I feel like there needs to be this kind of clicking moment in your mind. I don't know if you guys are like currently in contact from each other. Oh yeah, 800 miles away from you. There's a sense and a need to, so I'm going to be like super real and try not to like beat around the bush with it. Cause I feel like I was trying to like ease your mind and be like, no, I'm not going to say it's going to be okay. If somebody is detached from you and not and I mean, like if you follow me on Instagram, you know, I'm a huge advocate of not waiting for a person to show up in your life. If you are currently waiting for a person to show up in your life, and if he's not showing up for you, Laura, like that's not okay. You deserve so much more from that. If he found you and then he pulled back, that's even worse. Like the fact that you even have to question how he feels about you, good, don't wait. I don't want you to, I do feel like he wants to communicate with you, but there's something that's holding him back. If he is, because he's just as confused as you are. Let's see. I'm going to see what this Ace of Swords is. I feel like he's in the middle of a really big transition. Oh, he's married. Well, there you go. Because until whatever is going on in his life ends, or whatever transitions in his life, nothing can happen. And I say that not in judgment of anybody at all, because I know that sometimes people come into our lives and we can't control the circumstances in which they come into our lives. I 100% understand that. What I will say is you don't want any extra karma in your life. And I feel like if you were to get involved with this man before he closed out a chapter in his life, you would entangle yourself into that karma and then have to try to unentangle yourself. And that would be so much more effort than you really need. Like you will be wasting your energy if you entangle yourself into something. he has got to close a chapter in his life first before he moves forward. So, I feel like he's in a very stuck place right now. I don't feel like that he, like he's confused. I think that he wants to, right. No, and I get that he sought you out. I understand that. I'm like, I understand that you're not the one that is going towards him, but there's a reason why he sought, like he wants to leave the situation that he's in. And there's a reason why he's searching outside of where he is right now. And he has put you, that's, you know, and the strong feelings, that's great, but strong feelings aren't going to bring you together. Action and words and doing something about your life is going to bring you together, right? You can't be with somebody who like consciously chooses to stay stuck where they are. What he is doing, he's bringing you into his bad karma. He is like, and by you wanting to stay and like converse with him and talk to him and like be within that, you're allowing him to pull you into his karmic state right now. And why would you want to take on somebody else's karma? Like that's the first thing I always want you to ask yourself, like, why am I allowing myself? Right. So don't wait on him. It's, you know, I don't even see that. I feel like the reason why he reached out to you is it's because he almost feels like you can heal him from this. Like he wants you to fix this for him, or he wants you to make him feel better, like feeding his ego in a way, feel better, like because the Queen of Cups came out. And I feel like that's why he contacted you. But I feel like that's why he contacted you initially. I do not see anything happening with this until he removes himself from his old life. Sorry to be so harsh about it. That's my Venus in Virgo saying, I love you through all of my harshness. It's just, you know, and most of the time when I like give advice like that, it's because I am pretty versed in the way those things work and the way those things go. Yeah, Laura, I want you to really like, don't engage in his energy and don't engage in his situation in his life until he releases that karma, because you really don't want to be attached to that. Like, that's not fun. Good. Sorry, I have to release the energy in my neck. That got really tense for me. All right, Berlin. Berlin. I'm glad you like straightforward. I might have to get up and like refill my coffee cup here in a minute. Is Berlin here? It is my stern. Oh my gosh. And my human says it all the time about like the looks that I give and stuff. He's like, that's the mama look. It's the mama stare. I can't help it. I am a mother by nature. I mean, that's like my Virgo all over the place. Like my North Node is in Virgo. I was literally meant to be a Virgo in this lifetime. You're welcome, Laura. Is Berlin here? I guess this is a good time for me to kind of take a break. I'm surprised there are 75 people here. I didn't think that many people would stick around. Ludivia, I'm not accepting any more questions, right? Oh, there you are. Oh, what lessons does your divine masculine need for you to learn? Oh, okay. And you're a Taurus. I love you, Tony. Thank you. No, it's okay, Ludivia. I'll be taking more questions tomorrow night. It'll be the same, hopefully tomorrow night. We'll say that tentatively tomorrow night. But all the details are in the description box. Well, that was quick. I literally have the song Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac playing in my head right now. So Berlin, I feel like that started so I have the Lovers and I have the King of Swords and I have the Chariot going forward. And I feel like she needs you to go your own way right now. I feel like the lessons that you need to learn because of like your divine masculine needs you to learn to go on your soul path, to find your soul path, to be your most authentic self right now and to not worry about her journey. You need to stop giving so much energy to, I know it's an amazing song, but I haven't listened. I mean, like legit, it's probably been a good 10 years since I've heard that song. Like I haven't heard it on the radio or anything, and that's what started playing in my head. So is everybody here? Oh my gosh, so sorry about that. Hi. I'm back. Can you guys see me now? Oh, good. Can you see me now? You can hear me but not see me. Okay, hold on. You can see me now? You didn't break the video. Oh, good. Okay. Yay. I know. It's never fails, right? It never fails every single time. Okay, good. Berlin, I don't know where I was cut off, Berlin, but I feel like there are some things from your past that really need to be healed. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with patriarch society. I feel like a lot of it has to do with how you present yourself to the world. And I know I'm just like, seriously, it never fails. Every single time I will have an issue. So we should just know when we start this. Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I feel like she doesn't want you to be small. I feel like she doesn't want you to be small. Hey, Rose Gold, I am not taking any more questions right now. So it'll be like tomorrow. Hopefully I'll do this again tomorrow, but I'm not taking any more questions right now. And if you have any questions about how to do it, it's all in the description box below. Oh, really? Thanks, Cal. Appreciate that. That's okay, Rose. Now there's this huge delay. Give me a second. I got to fix something real quick. You guys can like see me doing my funny faces. Oops. Didn't want to do that. I'm trying to deal with my technology real quick, guys. Sorry. Okay. No delay there. All right. It was a delay on my side because I have to have the chat up in a different window. So, you know, I have so much, David, I have so much Mercury in my chart. I cannot wear watches because I'd stop the time on watches. And I have a new phone every 6 months because it doesn't matter. Like I can have this thing like locked down with all sorts of stuff. So like my energy isn't in it, but touch screens now, I mean, I break everything. It's all, I can't, it is like, I have so much Mercury. It's ridiculous. So you can imagine how I am during the Mercury retrogrades. Woo. All right. So back to Berlin. Sorry. I feel like she doesn't want you to be small anymore. And I feel like there are things back in your past that are continuously making you small. And I think that that's a really big lesson that you need to learn right now. And you need to find your own path. You need to find your own way. You need to go your own way. Just like that song was saying to me, if you don't know the song Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac, listen to it. I feel like the words might really help you. So Berlin, just make sure that you're giving your energy to your soul purpose and to yourself and not giving it constantly away to other things, especially your divine masculine, because I feel like your divine masculine needs to focus on herself right now. So you need to focus on yourself. That was a lot of channeling that just happened there. I hope that helped. Did that make sense? Hope that helped. Weird. I hope that made sense, Berlin. Is Beth here? Siren song. I don't even know why you would think you're not welcome here. Nobody said that you weren't wanted. I'm sorry you felt that way. I was just busy reading somebody. Hi, Beth. Beth Lipschitz, right? I hope that's the right person. Let's see. When will your Gemini be ready to move? Well, make sure you're just not like binge watching Netflix and eating pie when you're in hermit mode, Berlin. Yep, I got her. I know, man, that hermit mode. Just make sure you're like learning things about yourself while you process. That's the biggest thing about being in hermit mode, making sure that you're learning about yourself. So, Beth, you're Gemini. I feel like it's going to be about 4 months. Whoa. You came out as the Queen of Wands, Beth. You came out. So I feel like you have a lot of fire in your chart as well. I think it's going to be sometime. It's going to be about 4 months. In the meantime, I want you to really gain your independence. I want you to allow yourself, because I feel like this has been kind of a burden, like you holding on to it. So I want you to, 7 of Pentacles with a 9 of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands does rock. Thank you very much. I come out as a Queen of Wands all the time. So I feel like it might even happen faster if you gain your independence, if you allow yourself to, be on your own, do things on your own terms. Stop holding on to something that's not real yet, you know, because sometimes we hold on to illusions for fear that that's never going to happen. Yeah. Did you recently have a conversation with him where he kind of asserted his independence as well? He came out as the King of Pentacles, so he must have a lot of earth in his chart. But I feel like he said something to you where he was like, I need to have some time or some space or something like that in some kind of way, which is actually forcing you to pull back and to allow him to work on that. Thank you, Small Wildflowers, for saying that. Thanks, Cal. If I keep saying that, my mouth is going to like hurt. Yeah, if he hasn't said anything to you recently and he's just keeping it to himself, I feel like he's going to. I feel like, Beth, I feel like he's going to come forward and say something to you, but it might not be really nice. I don't know. It feels almost childish. Like he's like trying to stand his ground, but with the High Priestess, it's like he's not telling you everything. It's almost like he's beating around the bush a little bit. He does still have healing to do. If he's projecting that healing onto you, I want you to allow yourself to not do that. Like, I want you to, yeah, there's going to be, I feel like there's going to be like I literally want to call it a throwdown. I don't know what that means, but 2 Geminis in one room together can get really, really awful with each other. I'm raising 2 of them, so I know that. But I feel like it has to happen. And not everything is rainbows and butterflies in relationships. We don't always get along, and we have to remember that we don't always get along. But I feel like there's an argument that has to happen in order to shift the energy. And it's like things need to be laid out on the table. Things need to be said. The energy needs to be cleared. The room needs to be cleared. Like everything needs to, I'm raising 2 Gemini, so I know what it's like to have them both in the same room at the same time. So let it happen. I feel like this argument needs to happen in order for him to get that push to move forward. And it's almost like you need to call him out on his BS and say, stop acting like such a child. Like tell one of the twins to like stop acting like a child. Good night, Rose Gold. Thank you for being here. And hopefully the next time I'm on, I'll try to do another mid-afternoon reading. That's better. My brother is a Gemini sun and a Gemini moon and a Taurus rising. Like, how stubborn do you think that is? It's pretty funny, right? So allow the argument to happen, Beth, okay? Yeah, the BS meter, right? I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like you need to lay it out there for him, and you need to be like, that's where the independence is coming from. Like, you need to stand up for yourself. I love Geminis, by the way. I'm not throwing shade at them at all. I love, love, love my Geminis. I have grown up around Geminis. I'm raising Geminis. I am a lover of the Gemini. A lot of people can't say that, but I love my Gemini. So that was not me throwing shade. It's just the truth. Like, they can be, like, you guys can, it does look like he's lazy, huh? Then tell him. Like, I mean, you need to lay it down. He's acting kind of like a child, and he's not even being like really forthright with you. And that kind of bothers me. I feel like he needs to man up. Well, that's because we call them out on their bullshit. That's why Virgos can handle that. This is going to bring, this argument or this throwdown is going to bring peace to the whole situation. And it's going to get the fire moving. It's going to get the fire moving in him. Okay. I hope that helped. So I'm thinking like about 4 months. I give him about 4 months. Sorry, my PayPal needs to have my Face ID. That's why I keep picking my phone up. What do you mean about what? The throwdown? You got to say what you got to say. Like the throwdown has to be what you feel like he's holding himself back from or why he's not moving. Like, I feel like there has to be a conversation where you speak your piece, where you tell him your truth, where you lay it all down and like not let him do the bullshit thing anymore. Like, I am a firm believer. People don't like confrontation because it's uncomfortable, but you have to have confrontation because you're not always going to get along. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. If somebody's driving you crazy or somebody's poking at you, make sure you're speaking your truth. So, fantastic. All right, Allison. Allison. The new moon energy might help. That happens tomorrow. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's see. Oh, you're scared to waste your time with an Aries. Oh, shit. All right. So let's see if it's a good idea for you to go see him. I feel like you need to end something first, or he needs to end, like, oh, no. I know what this is. There's a codependency here. I feel like you need to end I'm not laughing. Sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. There was no shade thrown there when I was laughing. So there has to be some kind of karmic balance in your life right now, okay? With the Justice card. The 10 of Swords and the Devil is also making me feel like there's something karmic that's happening here. I feel like what needs to happen is there's a codependency around this, on whether he's going to accept you fully or not. And I don't know where that's coming from because there aren't any cards on here about acceptance. But I feel like because this has been such a back and forth for you for so long, there needs to be like an honest truth about how you feel in this situation. I think that when you lay your truth out on the table to him, it could go one of two ways. I feel like he will accept it, but I don't want you to, how do I put this? I don't want you to depend on him for future happiness. I want you to depend on yourself for future happiness, right? I feel like like all of your cards are on the table. So you came out as the Queen of Wands as well. So you must have some fire in your chart. But I feel like the wanting to come into union is so strong for you that you're almost like banking on it. You know what I mean? It's like you can't think of anything else. You can't sleep because you're thinking about it. You can't eat because you're thinking about it. You know, it's like so consuming. That's what the Devil makes me feel like. I need you to let it go. I need you to let the manifestation of it go. Give it to and by that, I mean, I don't mean let it go like as if it's not going to happen. I mean, give it to the universe. I mean, you need to say, I don't have control over the way he's going to react to me. I don't have control over how this is going to happen. All I can do is live my day to day and make the plans as I feel the need to make the plan. Because I feel like between now and then, something is going to shift where you may not want to go. Honestly, this 10 of Swords kind of makes me feel like there's going to be this thing that happens between now and then. So if you're all consumed about it right now, and yeah, I just like, honestly, Allison, I kind of feel like it's not worth your time. And I hate to say that to people. I hate to say that to people because I know how much you're banking on it. Like, I know how much you're really wanting this to happen. I feel like you put a lot of time and effort in it, but I don't feel like he has. Does that make sense? feel like I just broke your heart. So the thing that's happening right now is the energy that we have to, like, all the negative energies that we have to release are literally falling by the wayside on purpose. And it's not even that, okay, it's not even that we're forcing it to happen. The universe is like removing people from our lives so it could open, oh, please don't cry. So it can open up. Okay, so I had an ugly cry fit yesterday. So if you need to cry, you cry, okay? Because I had to like super release somebody from my life yesterday. And I was like, I thought I was already done with it. I thought I had already washed my hands of it. So if you need to ugly cry, Allison, you just go right ahead. You let it break your heart, because the universe is trying to remove him from your life, or remove this energy from your life, so you can, I'm glad you can't really, like, my eyes are still kind of swollen too from the crying. The universe is trying to remove him so that you can have something better, bigger and better come into your life that you're never going to have to question. The person that you're supposed to be. Yeah, see, this is the shift of energy. You don't even have to make the question. I feel like the universe is doing it for you. The Two of Pentacles, I'm all fired up because I know exactly what you're going through right now. And it's happening to all Virgos. Like, it's not even you. And it's time for you to let the wound heal. It's time for you to like let it go so the wound can heal already, because there's something really big that you're trying to manifest to come into your life. And this Tower wouldn't be showing up. And the Tower with the Wheel of Fortune, like, this is a good thing. I know it doesn't feel good. Like last night I was texting my friend, and I was actually FaceTiming my human and texting my friend at the same time, my best friend. And like, they both were just like, you just, you let it go. You let it heal. You need to release all of this. And so you have to understand that when these negative energies are pulled out of your life on purpose, it's because the universe has something really, really big for you. Like, that's huge. You have to know that this is a good thing, that it's not, this is helping you open your life up in huge, gigantic ways. This is so powerful. That's why I'm getting all worked up and fired up, because these two cards right here, you don't even have to make the decision. You have to let the universe make it for you. Like, I mean, that's, your concern of making this decision is no longer your concern. And when you are done healing, no, this good thing is not him. When you're done healing, that's when a new offer will come in, but it's going to take time. Okay? This Knight of Pentacles does not rush. And I feel like, and you have to like totally 112% understand that, like, if someone is not choosing you every single day, they're not your person. They don't love you enough to even be, I don't even care about distance, like, at all. And, if you've been watching me for a while, I am a person that's going to say that to you. If a person does not choose you, I don't care what's going on in their life. If they can't choose you, to make you be a part of their, I'm like, my human's 1,100 miles away from me. He chooses me every day. There's no question in my mind how he feels about me, and he's not with me every single day. So you can't. I'm sorry, Allison, but I feel like that was that rampage that I had to go on for you. So I have, and please take care of yourself, Allison. Like, first and foremost, my darling, please take care of yourself. And after you're all done and healed up in a little couple months or so, get another reading and let's see who's coming into your life. I feel like it's going to take a little bit, though. I feel like it's going to be like, a couple weeks, maybe a month before you're really, really, really ready to bring somebody into your life. Yes, cry yourself to sleep. That's what I like, legit, that was me yesterday. Just do it. Just do it and get it out, like rip the Band-Aid off. Like, do it. I love you. Oh my gosh, my heart's broken for you. I hate it. I hate it. I'm going to take 4 more readings. If there are people on here that have not done readings yet or wanted to get a reading, check the description box below. Only 4 more. For the details, you have to send $30 to my PayPal account. That link is below in the description box. You're welcome, Allison. Connie, is Connie here? All right, Jeff, if you would like to have a reading, check the description box where you can send the $30. DGT Fun, check the description box. Hi, Connie. Do you mind if I get coffee really quick? Get in their bookmark page. Check the description box, please. I'm like refreshing this constantly because Connie, I'll get to your reading here in 1 second. You all can see me in my kitchen. It's like you're actually sitting with me at the table right now, right? Okay. I have Allie. Claire. 2 more spots. I know everybody's like rushing to do it right now. I almost feel like it's an auction. Jamie. Got you, Jamie. Bookmarks page. That's okay. Alexandra, Allie, when I get to you, I'll ask for your question. I have 1 more spot. Hi, DGT. Okay, we'll stop there. I really wanted you to be able to do it into PayPal because it's easier to keep it together, but that's okay that you sent it there. That's fine. I will honor it. I'm not that horrible of a person. It is. Okay, all done. No more. Not taking any more. Mishi, Twin Flame. If I get through these next 5, if I get through, I know, come on, rush to the finish line. If I get through these next 5 and I still have some energy after that, then I'll do one for you as well. I just want to make sure that I'm not overdoing it. Plus, the Super Bowl starts in an hour, and I don't want to miss that because I'm already like missing the pregame and stuff to do this. So, and I am an avid football fan. So that's the way it goes. Rachel, you feel unrecognized. I'm sorry if you feel unrecognized. I am full. I am full. And yes, coffee is a food group. Okay, let's see who's coming into Connie's life. Whoa. It's like they just want to throw down real quick here. Who am I rooting for? I don't want to say. It's not the Patriots. I'm not rooting for the Patriots. Six of Cups, the Lovers, the Seven of Cups, the Empress, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like whoever is coming into your life, it's going to be a really big deal. Probably going to happen in, I feel like it's going to be after the July eclipses. It'll happen after the July eclipses. Yeah, the season finale of Sports Ball is today. That's a good way to put it, Jamie. I've never really thought of it that way. Oh. Let's see. Okay, so I feel like it's going to be in Cancer season. It'll be an air sign, possibly a Gemini or a Libra. And if you're planning on traveling, it's going to happen while you're traveling this summer. If you're not planning on traveling, I want you to travel. And it's going to be kind of a big deal. I feel like you're going to like instantly know this person. So we have the Chariot and the King of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So, Connie, I feel like this person, you don't know who they are, but it's going to feel like you do. Okay, good. I feel like it's going to happen this summer, probably in July, Cancer, Leo season. It's going to be after the next round of eclipses that we have in Cancer. Like the, probably the new moon, either the new moon in Cancer or the full moon in Capricorn, those eclipses that are happening in July, okay? It's going to feel like somebody that you've known forever. You don't know who this person is. You've never met them before. But I do feel like it's going to happen while you're traveling. Okay? I also feel like, have you really been working on yourself? Like really building yourself up and like growing yourself as a person? I feel like this is the reason why it's all happening this year. With the Empress and the Ace of Swords. I know this isn't part of your question, but I feel like you need to know that the whole reason why this is happening for you this year is because you have come into your, like you finally come into your own and you know exactly what you want and you know exactly what you need. Okay. Did you recently cut a water sign out of your life or somebody who was, I actually want to say the words emotionally stunted? It's because you're making space in your life. Oh, you are an Aquarius. Good for you. It's not the Patriots. It's not the Patriots. I'm not getting into the politics of football, but it's not the Patriots. And the Rams used to be in St. Louis, and I'm a Kansas City girl. So there you go. Kind of have those ties there. So good luck, Connie. I wish you well. And whoever this is that you just recently cut out of your life, or if it wasn't recent, it's been a while, whoever it is, they really lost out. Like that's what I keep hearing. They really, really lost out. I don't know what that means for you, but it's like wash your hands of this person, let it go. They're not worth your time. There you go. This is the reason why you get to move on now and be happy. Okay, Allie, do you want to let me know what your question is, please? Restless Child, I'm not taking any more questions today, but I will do this again sometime this week, hopefully tomorrow. Oh, the invasive dream syndrome. I hate that. That's like the worst. Ugh. Well, first of all, I feel like he still has, and this is so intuitive flowing through me, so just bear with me and I'll get to the cards in a second. I intuitively am feeling, Allie, that he still has energy cords attached to you in your solar plexus and your heart chakra. I would highly, highly recommend you looking into some kind of Reiki session. I do Reiki treatments long distance. They've been very, very helpful for people. So I will promote myself there. It's 20% off for first-time Reiki clients. But if you have a Reiki person that you already use, I highly suggest that you have these energy cords removed. If you have any questions about that, let me know. That's the intuitive thing that I'm already getting. That's why you're still getting invasive dreams about him. I feel like this was a karmic lesson for you to learn about boundaries and healing and knowing your own strength. Oh, damn. We have the, okay, that's fine. Make sure you email me so I can send you the 20% off code. So I have the Queen of Cups, I have the Temperance card, and I have the Strength card. So I feel like the only way, I feel like this was a huge karmic lesson for you. You're being very well guarded by your spirit guides, your guardian angels. I don't know if you recognize that. If you didn't know that already, you're being extremely guarded and being taken care of. Oh, it's somebody who, I don't even know if I should bring this up. Did somebody recently pass? I don't do this normally, but it's a really very strong feeling. I feel like there's a mother person around you. Okay? I feel like there's a mother person around you. Of course, this is when this had to show up again. I don't typically like to channel people who have passed away, and sometimes it happens with certain people. So that's what's coming through. She's very, very strong within your energy. I don't know if it's a grandma or your mom. She's extremely strong within your energy. She's around you all the time. She's helping you get through this. But the reason why you still have the dreams is because your energy is attached to him. So, there is a sense of you needing to really fully, okay. There's a sense for you to start really loving yourself and blocking him from your life. Like, because you're clairvoyant, and I kind of have a feeling that's why it came through, because a lot of times when I connect with people who are clairvoyant, my clairvoyance like pops off big time. I'm not going to get into why I don't allow it to happen all the time, but there we go. You need to block him energetically, physically, like block all sorts of communication. Like any kind of communication from him, block it. Social media, block, like you, in a very physical way, you need to block it, but also in an energetic way. And don't go back and forth and wonder if you should be blocking him. I like 120, and whoever this is that's around you is trying to help you gain the strength to do this. So allow that energy to happen. If I feel like there are signs and stuff that this person is trying to show you in your life of the direction that you need to be going in. Yeah, don't, yeah, there needs to be, like, you need to block, especially since you know that he's going to be showing up, you've got to block him. And if there's a question in your mind at all on whether you should be in contact with him, it's a big fat no, because all he was only in your life to help you gain strength for who you are and to build that strength within you. Okay. I hope that helped. And let me know, like email me spirituallyfearless1111@gmail.com, and I'll send you the code for the 20% off for first time Reiki. I don't know, David. I'm actually supposed to be taking the next couple of days off, and good. I'm so glad. I'm supposed to be giving myself the next couple of days off from personal readings. And so I'll be doing some general readings. So I don't know. I thought about doing a new moon Aquarius reading, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Okay, Claire. Should I take a turn with my career and life and investment in this work path venture? Many thanks. You're very welcome. Is Claire here? Twin flames are not soulmates, but that's cute. You're welcome, Allie. Soulmates are like a part of your soul family. Twin flames are totally different. My mouth is dry. Sorry, guys. Is Claire here? Claire. Okay. Is Jamie still here? Oh, there you are. Hi, Claire. Okay. Take a turn with your career and life. Invest in this work path venture. Hi, Jamie. You're next. You're on deck. I feel like you are in the process of balancing your life out. You're going through a karmic balance period, Claire. I feel like there's a really big need for you to be patient with yourself. So we have the Justice card and the Seven of Pentacles and the High Priestess and the Four of Swords. When in doubt, get quiet. As you're waiting to take this career and life path venture, because I feel like you're already investing in it. Hi, Claire. I know. I'm reading you. So as you, I feel like the chat is slowed down for me again. I don't know why. That's really strange. It's kind of annoying. But when in doubt, when you start doubting yourself, it's time to get quiet. If you cannot get quiet, and by that I mean that you need to do meditations and allow your brain to allow yourself to get quiet. If you have problems with meditations, there's a really great channel here on YouTube, Hypnotic Labs. I send everybody there. I love that guy. He does guided meditations and it really helps you get grounded, getting yourself grounded. Remember that the path that you're taking, and while you're growing all of these manifestations and you're planting all of the seeds for it, to keep yourself in a positive mind frame. If you're doubting anything, if you're fearing anything, you're going to manifest more fear and more doubt. The only way to release that and to come to a peace about it is if you get quiet. Yes, you're the only person that can shift the energy, and I feel like you're going in the right direction. So the answer to your question is yes, you should take this turn with your career and life and investment. So Claire, the Wheel of Fortune is all in your hands. It's all in your hands. So allow yourself to be your own guide. I feel like you need to trust yourself a little bit more in what you're doing. Does that make sense for you? Cal, I should make you one of the moderators. You work really, really hard on keeping everybody in line. If you're trying to save money for this also, Claire, I feel like this is a big, like, I feel like you're on the right path, but you need to remember that the universe is providing for you. Even if you feel like things aren't working out, you have to remember that things are happening in your favor. You don't need to hold on to things so tightly. I feel like you're holding on to something really, really tightly, and you're not going to be able to allow the universe to work in your favor or like work in your life at all if you don't let go a little bit. Like, it's time to release some things. Yeah, right. I know. But that's the thing, is sometimes we have to have somebody else actually say it to us before. You have to trust yourself. The decisions that you're making right now are working in your favor, but because you keep doubting yourself, that's when those little glitches happen. That's when that's when the stick ends up in the street and you trip over it because you didn't, you weren't watching where you were going or whatever, right? Because you were doubting yourself. And even with the delays, you have to trust. Trusting and having faith that things are, if you're doing the work, it's going to work out. But if you are fearing what's coming in ahead of you, you're just going to manifest more fear. Okay? All right, Jamie. I hope that helps, Claire. Good luck with all of your ventures. Hey, Melanie Martinez sent a payment. I've actually I've closed it off. So Melanie, I'll have to do a reading for you tomorrow. But I appreciate you sending that over. I'll make a note. I'm wondering if that happened to you last time. Was that the one that did that last time? I'm not taking any more questions. Please do not send any more payments until I take. But Melanie will be first the next time I do this. Or I can send a video recorded reading. Just email me, Melanie, if you're there. All right, Jamie. You're welcome, Claire. Good luck. Jamie, whatever decision you're making, whatever decision you're trying to make right now, I feel like there's a really big transformation that's coming because of it. I also feel like I'm not taking any more readings. It's okay. I just put I put like a whole bunch of lines around Melanie so I didn't forget. That's what that was. Jamie, whatever's happening right now, whatever decision you're trying to make, I almost like, if there's a question of whether you need to end it or whether you need to keep moving forward or hold on to it, I feel like the question is to end it. Tips are greatly appreciated. Thanks, Cal. Yeah, definitely moderator material there. There you go. Oh, funny. It's okay, Melanie. That's fine. Will you email? That did happen. I had a feeling that was you. We can, I just email me and we'll figure it out. Okay. Email me. If you don't know what my email is, it's in the description box. Okay. So Jamie, sorry, back to Jamie. I feel like if the question, Jamie, is whether you keep going or you end it, end it or end whatever it used to be. Like, there's some kind of transition that needs to happen here. It cannot continue in the same way it was continuing before. whatever this is going on in your love life, in your romantic situation. However it's playing out, I feel like it's been a vicious cycle. And like this, see on this Two of Pentacles where there's that infinity symbol, I feel like it's been going around and around and around. Like it's not stopping, and it's driving me crazy even looking. I can't even imagine like what you're having to go through. It's time that needs to change. Something needs to change. MCM Tarot, hi. I feel like you're trying to rush something that you need to be patient on. Trying to like rush into something that you really need to kind of step back. You need to step back and be patient on it instead. The Knight of Swords and Temperance, or there was an argument that you're healing from. I want to see what the Two of Pentacles is. I'm nosy. What's the decision about? Oh, do I stay or do I go? Do I make it work out or do I call bullshit on it? Four of Cups and Judgment on the Two of Pentacles. I don't feel like it's time to offer anything. And I appreciate that gift, Alan. Thank you so much. So I don't feel like it's over. That's the thing. Like I don't feel like it's over. I feel like it just needs to transition from the phase that it's in right now, which is great because you want growth. You don't want to like sit in stagnancy. You don't want to sit in something that's going on like a vicious cycle. You need to change. You need to grow. The other person needs to change. The other person needs to grow. And the more you're able to do that, and like the universe is saying, now's the time for you to do it. You can't like sit back anymore and wait for something to happen. Something tells me he doesn't care that he's stuck in it. Small wildflowers. Cal doesn't care. Yeah, it's time to start giving your energy into another way, Jamie. Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're giving too much time and energy to something that is not working for you. So yeah, and that's good. Like, I'm glad that you both are working. But, and that's the thing is I don't feel like it's over. I don't feel like it's something that you have to release in a physical way. I feel like it's something that just needs to, it's going through that transformation, transition phase. That's like, it's just uncomfortable, right? And if you guys are in separation right now, like not speaking to each other, I don't want you to give your energy to what's going on his side of the equation anymore. Because I do feel like you've been working on yourself, but I feel like because he's still just right there on the periphery of it all, it's like you need to pull back. You need to pull your energy back in a little bit. Yeah, I'm the only Virgo that Cal likes, by the way. I mean, Virgo female. The only one. Time to love yourself, Jamie. Oh my goodness. Like I said, time to love yourself. Happy birthday, Mayana Fuller. Time to love yourself. The Ace of Cups on Temperance and the Knight of Swords. Like no more pain from somebody from this. Like I feel like you need to release the pain from it. Yeah, we're all full today, Donna. Let's get a couple more cards. All right. And I also feel like you're subscribing yourself to a belief system that you have to be stuck in this, even, or like not stuck, but that you have to like hang on and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And I don't want you to wait. I don't want you to because the more you allow yourself to wait for him to catch up to you, the more it's going to hold you back. Even if you're not in contact with each other, even if you're not in contact with each other, you're still waiting for him to catch up to you, and you can't. It's like okay, so what I'm actually visualizing is a mom and a child in the street, and like this child is really small, and the child is throwing a fit and whatever, and doesn't want to follow the mom. But once the mom turns around and ignores what the child is doing and starts walking in the other direction, the child acts right and starts following the mom. So instead of you stopping while he's throwing a tantrum, right? And I'm not saying that he's throwing a tantrum, not throwing shade at all. But while you're stopping and waiting for him to finish with whatever tantrum he's got to throw, you're putting your life on hold. So instead, I want you to turn around and start walking the other direction and grow yourself and let him do the catching up. Let him come after. Like, don't wait. You know what? Don't wait. And it's not that you're running away from, like, let's not do the runner chaser thing here. Like, let's not do that at all. What you need to do is to just go your own way. That song is really prevalent tonight. Fleetwood Mac, go your own way. Even though you don't know what's going to happen, intuitively, you can already feel that things are changing. So trust that intuition. Okay. Hi, intuition goddess. I'm not taking any more questions tonight, MCM, but I will be doing it again sometime this week. Good. I'm glad, Jamie. It's like, I want to make sure that nobody else is. Mishi, I think I'm going to have to do it another time. But DGT is next. That's the last one I'm going to do today because I'm exhausted and I want to. You're welcome, Jamie. Yeah, I've already been here for almost 2 hours. I didn't even realize. Oh, well, I can already say yes, you will. But I want you to believe in love for yourself first. Before, I want you to believe that love is possible for you and heal from the situation that you're currently in. I don't know, Mishi. Probably, hopefully. I don't know what time, and I would rather you just wait until we're on here. I mean, if you want to send it over now, I am hoping to be able to do it tomorrow, but I don't know what time. I don't know what my schedule is. So you might want to just wait. DGT. That's weird to call you that. What's your first name? Time flies when we're having fun. Concha. Okay. I do feel like you're going to love again. It's going to take some time. Now, I have to tell you that I've been married, and this is why I'm giving you this advice right now. I've been married and divorced twice. I've been in your situation in one of the marriages, and I literally had to grieve like it was a death. So you have to go through the stages of the grieving process, Concha. You have to allow yourself to be angry. You have to allow yourself to be sad. You have to allow yourself to go through the denial and the acceptance and the blame and the regret. Like, you have to go through all of it. What you cannot do is put yourself in a lack mentality, like you're the one that's not good enough because he chose to step out on you. That's a big fat no. You're not the problem here. You weren't the reason. And I feel like he made you feel like you were less than who you truly are. So until you can recognize that you are much, much more than what he was giving to you, Yes, see, until you recognize that you're an Ace of Pentacles and you're not a Five of Pentacles, until you realize that you have so much more going for you that the love isn't going to come in. But I do feel like you will believe in love again. But you have to do it for yourself. No one else is going to help you, and no one else should help you believe that. I'm a firm believer on allowing yourself to recognize when other people are affecting you in such a way that they're making you feel like you're a lack mentality. You already found the Super Bowl live stream? Oh, shit. Well, it doesn't, it's starting in like what, 40 minutes? So, Concha, I feel like with the Chariot on the Four of Wands, you're heading in a direction where you will be stable and happy again. But I do feel like it's time for you to put yourself first. And I also don't want you to accept. Yes, you have to go through the morning phases. You have to. Because Concha, if you don't go through the morning phases, you don't actually heal from it. And I mean, going through even the other marriage, even the other divorce that I had to go through where there wasn't cheating involved and there wasn't a third person involved, I still had to go through that mourning phase because you have to like be very strong in your own convictions. You have to be extremely strong in your own convictions. And I don't want you to accept anything that's less than king status, because I feel like right now you could be very, very susceptible to accepting anything from like a fuckboy or something like that, because you want to feel love and acceptance from someone. And I do not want you, do not lower yourself to fuckboy status. And I'm not throwing shade at you by saying that. I'm saying that because you deserve more. There's so much more that you need to get in your life and be able to give in your life. And the way that you can tell the difference is a king will choose you every day. A king you'll never have to wonder. And I do feel like this person's going to come into your life, but it's going to be after a really long road that you have to go on. Okay. The 10 of Wands is saying you still have kind of a journey to take, and it's not going to be an easy journey, but it's going to be really worth it. Cause I feel like there's going to be a King of Pentacles on the other side of it. You might not even see this coming. I think it might smack you upside the head, like not even recognizing that there's this king that's showing up. So allow yourself to be open to the process. Allow yourself to heal and mourn what you've lost, and know that your life isn't over. Know that you have good things on the other side of it. Accept, like, I literally want to call it a tragedy, because like women go through PTSD when stuff like this happens. Men go through PTSD when stuff like this happens. Like, you have to let yourself heal from it. And only make sure that you're accepting the real stuff coming in, okay? Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups. And make sure that you also are recognizing that you can love again, regardless. Like, somebody else isn't going to make you, like, give you that security. Like, you need to find that security within yourself first. Yeah, you'll never have to beg a king. A king is going to show up for you no matter what. So let that marinate for a little bit. Did that help? I hope that helped. I'm so excited that everybody was here. Thank you so much for being here. You're welcome, Concha. Take really good care of yourself. I hope I'm saying your name right too. Concha? And I will hopefully, I know I'll be back sometime this week. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or it's going to be Tuesday, but it will be one of those days. Good. Thanks for being here. Have fun. If you're watching the Super Bowl, go Rams. I didn't say that. It is over. No, I'm not taking any more questions. I was done taking questions a while ago. So I'll hopefully be back tomorrow or Tuesday. I know for sure I'll be back before Tuesday, but I love you guys. Have a good night. Thanks for everybody's help and keeping everybody in line. I appreciate it.